What social learning is when, for instance, one dog starts barking, the other dogs start barking. One dog starts howling, the other dogs start howling. One dog goes after one dog, and all the other dogs jump right in. So this is what, in layman's terms, we call pack mentality. The actual term for it would be social facilitation or social learning. What this means is, even if the dog that is about to engage in a particular behavior has no interest in engaging in that behavior, the fact that there is another dog engaging in that behavior will prompt the other dogs to do the same thing. So you see this a lot of times when a dog is sniffing the ground. You'll see other dogs nearby sniff the ground. They'll even sniff the same spot. Whereas there was no interest in the ground on that spot before, one dog will sniff the ground. You'll see the other dogs, they'll very likely start sniffing the same spot. You'll see a dog growling, the other dog will start growling. You see this with little dogs in the same household. So you see one dog start barking, the other dog has no idea what's happening, but it will start barking because the other dog starts barking. So this is something that a lot of people notice, and it's something that is pretty common amongst dogs. How this is relevant to you is, if you have a dog that displays certain behaviors, another dog that you might potentially adopt soon or bring into your household, the other dog, through modeling, could also adopt those same behaviors. This is why people who get a dog for their dog, thinking, I'm just going to get a dog for my dog because maybe he'll be less stressed out. Or they'll say things like, oh, my dog is just lonely, so I'm going to get another dog so that he's not that lonely. Because he's acting out because he's probably lonely, so I'm going to get him another dog. And now you end up with two dogs acting the same way because they learn through social facilitation, social learning, or modeling. And it's important to at least be aware of that, because this also leads into the common saying, in dog training, dog handling, that you probably heard this, which is everything travels down leash. This is something I've heard as a dog handler working with working dogs. This is something you hear a lot. Everything travels down leash. It's a common thing. So if you're nervous, they'll say your dog will be nervous. If you're acting a certain way, your dog is likely to now act different. So this could also be attributed to social learning, social facilitation, which means if you, in certain instances, behave a certain way that is very unique, your dog could see that as a prompt to engage in a particular behavior too. So you act nervous, your dog now could potentially act nervous. That is what could actually be happening. Not so much that your dog feels or smells your stress hormones, although I'm not saying that's not the case, but probably we could attribute what's happening there to social facilitation. So the equivalent of one dog will start acting weird or will start growling or barking, the other dog will start doing the same thing, even though they have no idea why they're doing it. All they know is the other dog is doing it, so therefore it means I probably should do it too. Right? You see this. I've seen it. I see it with my little dog, my Chihuahua, who, sometimes she hears something and she'll start barking. My older dog might be even taking a nap. Suddenly he wakes up and he just now starts barking. Has no idea what he's barking at. All he knows is he should be barking because the little one is barking.